All right, we're back. Okay, we're back on. Hey, everybody, we're here in the final hour of trading for the afternoon show on Stock Markets with Bruce, your buddy Uncle Bruce here. It's Monday, December the 13th, and it's 3 o'clock Eastern Time. We have an hour to go. We're watching this market closely. It appears that for the last, I'd say 2, 3, 4 hours, we have bottomed out on the Dow, and we're now coming back up a little bit. We're still down 224 on the Dow, but we were down 350 at the low. That was just around 11:30 this afternoon, or this morning, I should say. Now we're popping back up here. The S&P is still down 24, and the Nasdaq down 124. The Nasdaq is the biggest loser on percentage terms as an index, down 0.80%. Dow 0.6 and S&P down 0.53. This is a nothing burger day on percentage losses. On that front, not a lot is happening. Volume, not a lot going on either. We're just not getting this massive volume of panic selling that would accompany a backing off of the stock price. It's just not happening. Anyway, it is what it is. Of course, some of our, by the way, oil is off 42 cents as well, 71.25. Some of our favorite stocks. Let's see what we have. We have Rocket Lab at 11.85, down 91 cents. This is traded today, 3.5 million shares. We bottomed out at 11.68 about an hour ago, just around 140 or so. So now we're 11.85, 11.83. Not a lot higher, but we've been flatlining. SoFi, we got as low at around 11:30, 11:40. We hit a low of 1402. And a lot of you were wondering, are we going into the 13s? Is this it? It never did back off from that point, and it is now at 1448. So that's a 46-cent recovery. It was still down 53 cents on 33.9 million. And I got to say that since the bottom out, that now has been 3 hours, 3 hours plus of time since the bottom, and a climb up ever since, so bit by bit by bit. So interesting to see the stock there performing with a 52-cent drop at the moment, but coming on. GameStop, total volume 4.4 million. Not enough to convince me this is a major bloodbath, but the stock price is off. 136.31 is the low of the day. 137.76 is the current price. But a snapback rally on this stock is possible at any moment in time. It's the way this thing works. People eventually get the impression that just don't seem to be dropping anymore. Maybe this is the bargain price to get in at. It's now been since 11:30 since we hit the low of the day, and we're now approaching, well, like I say, 3 o'clock. So 3.5 hours. We haven't done any worse, and it just seems to be consolidating here, rolling over, rolling over. 4.4 million. We'll see if there's a rally coming here on the end of the day or not. Matterport 2307, a similar pattern to GameStop and SoFi. Stock bottomed out 11:30 to 12 o'clock. 22.26 was a low today for Matterport. We're at 23.08. Come back almost 80 cents, 82 cents. We've come back here. We're down 41. We've come back 2/3 of the loss. So a little rally from here. We're back to even on the day on your Matterport. 4.7 volume, 4.7 million volume. This is half normal. This is half normal, lately normal. ME 751 a share, down 49 cents, now 752. The low was 733, so about a 20-cent recovery. 2.2 million shares. That is not heavy enough volume. The low on this one touched it. The low was touched at 1:30 today, about an hour and a half ago. But we have been down here since about 11:30 this morning, just like everybody else. It looks like the downdrift is ending there. Now Spire is completely breaking the rules. It did not hit the low of the day at 11:30. Didn't hit its level low at 1:30. It's hitting its lows right now. It was at 381 about 15 minutes ago. We're at 385 and a half at the moment, down 42 cents. Now, okay, you look at the chart of Spire and you go, oh, wow, look at it. It's just a straight down shot. Yeah, but it's a 40-cent drop. It didn't go to 50 cents and is going to be delisted. This company is cash rich, contract rich. This is a volume of 837,000. We haven't even hit a million shares of volume here. Where are the selling shares really? I am frustrated that only 800,000 shares has caused the stock to, allowed the stock to drop off. I grant you that. But on the other hand, I come back to it that if we don't have 3 million shares of selling coming in here, 4 million shares, 5 million shares of desperado sellers, that there's no way we have a whole bunch of people thrown in the kitchen sink to get out. I think what we have are opportunists trying to sell, short the stock, buy it back, short the stock, buy it back, short the stock, buy it back. And it's been doing this all day until about 15 minutes ago, and it kind of ended, and it stopped at 381, and now we're at 385, almost 386. So maybe there's a recovery happening there a little bit. I don't know. ATIP, this is reflecting what everyone else is doing. ATIP hit the low today just after 11:30 this morning, 331 a share. It's now 338 to 339, and it's down 23 cents on the day. But volume, 953,000, not even a million. So same thing where we were really filtering down, and now we're swinging like this. Flat lines swinging like this, up and down a nickel, up and down nickel. To me, I think it's building a base at this level. At least today it is. And we'll see if there's a bounce up towards the end of the day. Anything is possible. Smart Rent is up 17 cents. It bottomed out at 11:30, but it didn't stay there. It is now moving up. It's becoming a giant V, and it's coming on. Trading at 11:30, up 17 cents. The low today, 10.83. So we've come up 47 cents from the low today on volume, 355,000 shares. Nothing. No volume. The buying is just coming in now going, we'll take it. There's nothing for sale. And so it's going higher. Sextera, it's been up all day. It is now sitting at 11.10. It reached its high this morning around 9:45 or so, just before 10 o'clock. Hit 11.39, which is an all-time record high trade for this company on a day like today. All-time high record trade. 32-cent gain on a volume of 433,000 shares. The stock hit an all-time high volume, 433,000. It is moving on absolutely no volume whatsoever, and there's no resistance for it to really go much higher than here. Every single shareholder this morning at around 10 o'clock in the morning was up on this stock all time. They were all up. So don't be surprised if the shares just keep on going, because somebody knows something's up here. Something's going on in Sextera. And as soon as I know what it is, you're going to know. But I have no news except it hit the all-time high today. AMC having a terrible day, down 416, now down 419 a share to 23.26. The low of the day, 22.46. It's come back 80 cents. But that was around 11:30 this morning when it hit the low of the day. 74 million shares traded. Good volume now. That is good volume. But it's been now 3+ hours of flatlining. And I think this is where the battle is happening here. There's stock coming in, but there's stock being bought up by bargain hunters. I think that the army of supporters of AMC are now nibbling at it in the low 23s and the high 22s. I get that impression. This might be where the wall is for the stock. Robinhood, 19.45, down 68 cents. The low of the day, 18.86. Yikes. Vanek Vectors down 5.44 to 3.02. Home Depot down 9.76 at 4.0560. IBM is off $1.46. There's no serious sell-off happening here. It's a $122 stock, down $1.48. I mean, really, that's it. Dow is just down now 228. It looks a little better. The low was 35,609, around 11:30 or so. 35,609. It's now 35,738. So the Dow's come back up about 120 something points from the low. It was a good steady run there from 1 to 2 in the afternoon, a good surge. Now it's been flatlining the last half an hour. We're sort of going to find out whether we have an up surge at the end of the day or do we have a down dip again. We'll find out as the minutes go by. Microsoft down $1.32 and Apple down at 116. Both are under, but they're not terribly lower. they're just reluctantly giving up some ground. Now, Apple has its own unique situation. It hit its all-time high this morning, and for a moment, the company had a print that they were a $3 trillion company. Now they're back down $1.19 on the day, 178. The high on Apple today was 182.09, and that might be a high that'll be around for a while. We might have a couple of weeks of consolidation, but then again, we might not. We don't know if Apple will actually want to search from here again and reach a higher high. On the other hand, it could reach a 175 to maybe 173 lower trading range on a bit of a profit-taking thing. That would not be a surprise, actually. It might be welcomed by the street. Tesla at $972 a share is down 44 at the moment, but the low of the day around 2 o'clock today was $951. $21 gain in the last hour or so to be down still 45. So Tesla is on the move higher from its low of the day. Bed Bath Beyond down $1 to $16.71. BlackBerry down 16 cents to $8.63. Over at Royal Caribbean, we're down $3.22 a share on 72.28. The low of the day on Royal Caribbean was set around 11:30 today at $70.89. And it has now been bouncing a little higher and a little lower, and here we are down $3.22 at $72.28, which is about $1.40 better than it was on its low end trade. Goldman Sachs, 564, hitting the low around 11:30 at 382.66, when everyone else was more or less hitting its low of the day. 382.66 now, 385.42. We're about $3, almost $3 back, 280 back from the low of the day, down 564 and trading at 6.3 times earnings. A bargain, to say the least. And that is the latest. Cisco's down 53 cents to 58.72, holding quite a good price here, considering it's had a good run the last 2 weeks. It's really not giving up much ground at all. There is your a quick peek at some of our favorite stocks that we're following here at the moment. The one that is the most puzzling to me is there's a couple. It's GameStop in a way, because I'm always fascinated by GameStop daily trading, but also Spire. Down now at 387, down 41 cents. Spire hit a low of 381. It's now bounced back 6 cents to 387. But the volume is still under 900,000 shares. Absolutely no serious volume at all. ATIP did hit 331. It's now 340. It's definitely making an uptick. This is the best level for ATIP in over 3.5 hours. On Spire, it's the best level in about an hour, but if it keeps climbing, it'll wipe out a lot of the losses it had earlier today. That is where we're at. 2305 on Matterport. It looks to be inching higher bit by bit here. If it can break through 2350 or so, well, even heck, it wouldn't take much more. This will be the highest level since this morning, going back to about 10:30 this morning. So, I mean, it would not take much here for Matterport to kind of have its best levels of the day. It's down only 34 cents at 23.15, so it's not off dramatically at all. All right, that is what we got. And what else is happening here? Just, following what's going on. Anybody got any comments? I noticed Alexander wondering about the Spire, just like I am, but it is coming back a bit. I don't know. Dave, the Mac guy, says, I sold some Apple calls recently too soon, but I don't consider that a mistake, as they were already up 80% when I sold them. No one could have predicted the $20 further gain, even though I knew they'd double. Well, Dave, it's just how it is. You take a profit, you move on. Profits are profits are profits are profits are profits, and that's the thing. Anyway, there you go. These are the hard days to handle, because you have to, tolerate the stocks of yours that are in pretty good shape here, to go through these gyrations, and that's what it is. Austin is saying there's $1.94 cash in the treasury per share of Spire. They have $1.94 in cash. That's more than half the stock price is cash. So you're telling me the rest of the company is only worth $1.94? I don't think so. I think it's a little undervalued. Anyway, there it is. So I buy at $1.95, says Cheddar Sacks. There you go. Let's go. Let's see any more comments here. Yeah, the price action on GameStop today is millions of puts were purchased for Friday. Simpleton number 84 has checked in for the thumbs up. Thank you, associates. Appreciate that. Just bought more GameStop today, says Brandon Boyle. And let's see. Hello, Joanne Hubbs. How are you doing? Welcome. Hi, Joanne from Andy. And let's go here. Let's go. Let's see here. Hi, all from Peter. Hey, Pete. How you doing, buddy? Welcome to the show. I bought another 2000 Spire 386. I'll take it, says Alexander. The deal is the deal. I'm grabbing this. Nick, a number 58 or so, somewhere there. Good afternoon, Uncle Bruce and all. Thank you, Nick, for the thumbs up as always, buddy. Always good to see you here. Making money today. Let's see here. Let's go. Alrighty. Nick says, I just can't help it, Bruce. I shorted Apple again. I'm doing a rinse and repeat. Taking advantage of this dip here. 178.15 on the stock right now. Just did a little dip here a few minutes ago. It had just hit the 178.82, now 178.15. And Nick is in there. Way to go, buddy. Staying right on top of it. He is right on top of it. And yep, I love Nick. This is proof you can make money anyway in any market. Dude is shorting Apple after a recent rally. My type of guy. There you go. Let's go. Hey, Uncle Bruce, I've only got another 5,000 in profits to go before I'm back to where I started earlier this summer. Could you eat a bagel this afternoon? Help me out here. Hello, Bagel Gang from Nelson. Auntie says, I bought GameStop, SoFi, Spire, and Apple. That's what you do on days like today. Today, you're a buyer. All righty. Bertie, how is it possible I made money on red days? Thanks, Uncle Bruce. You betcha, man. You got it. And let's see. Inderman is a new member. Welcome to the channel. If you're new, you're new. If you're a renewal, you're a renewal. Welcome back. I'm glad you're here. Love the members coming in here. And how are you guys shorting Apple with covered calls, buying puts, etc.? Of course, you can buy the stock if you have the capital to just buy it. So there's ways to do that too. Alrighty, let's see here. Where are we at now? There we go. Rocket Lab is down 84. It looks like it's coming up a tad here. It's at 1194. The low was 1168, so it's popping up a little bit more. The SoFi is now 1460 coming on. We're 58 cents back now. We've come back 58 cents here at 1460 on 34.8 million. A little rally there on SoFi. GameStop still showing 137.91. The low of the day, 136.31. Waiting to see what it's going to do. Matterport, 23.12. Just 80, 90 cents off the low of the day. It's come back. Most of the drop has been recovered here on Matterport right now. 37-point drop. That's it, 37 cents. ME, 752 down 49, got as low as 733. Spire 386.5 from the 381 low trade. ATIP 340 from the low trade of 331. And Smart Rent 1130 now up 18 cents. The low was 1083. So this is 50, almost 50 cents recovered to be up 18. And then over at Sixter, 1110, up 32 cents. Holding right in there. All right. The Dow is now down 223. We've got S&P down 24, and we have NASDAQ down 120. The S&P is down 0.52%, Dow's down 0.63, and NASDAQ's down 0.77. The oil is off 27 cents a barrel to 71.40. Okay. Yeah. Okay, 137.70 on the GameStop here. 21.31 drop. Gotta be music to the ears of option writers who are holding out long-term options that they wrote. This is your chance today. Could be a chance where you roll in your contracts. You get closer in on time, where you buy back a call and then write a closer in call if you need to. Or you, well, like I say, you just watch your call drop in price and let it keep happening. Or calls. Let's see. Last month, Tiff says, last month I bought a cash secured put on, was it Smart Rent, December 17, 12.5 strike for 255. I'm thinking about holding it till it expires to see if it'll expire worthless. What are your thoughts? Smart. So let me just see what this is. 1132. And am I right here? 12.5 strike at 255. You bought a cash secured put. No. You had to have written the cash secured put. Tiff, you got to help me here. You either wrote it or you went long. Because if you're going cash secured, you must have written it. You must have written it. Keep me posted on this. Let's see. I've been a buyer the past 3 weeks. Says Auntie, I'm picking up stuff. I think Rudy. I think Nick is just playing the stock, just purely the stock. Let's see. Let's go. Pete, Bruce taught me to buy and love red days. Yeah, sold. Sorry, I wrote them. Okay, yeah, you wrote them. Right on, buddy. Well, let's see how the stock does for you. 1131 on Smart Rent. Let's see how it plays out. Is there a strike price you'd recommend for Spire for February or May calls? If you're going to go long on Spire, at 385, I don't even know if I'd be playing call options. I'd probably just be buying the stock at 385. I really don't know if I want to buy them, but there probably are 250s. I'm not sure what you have to check the option chain and what's available, but you don't want to pay too much of a premium. Just put that money to work and own the stock, and ride hopefully the nice gain you're going to get here, because every penny it goes up is penny to you. You're the shareholder. Take the money on the stock gain. Let's see here. Spire, December 17, $4 calls. Stink bids in at 5 cents. I see what you're doing. I love red days, but not red weeks. Auntie, I hear you there. I just rolled over my cash secured put on GameStop, says Inderman, to same strike, but rolled further out and to collect another $2,000. Awesome. I think we'll buy back if this puppy takes a pop. There you go. That's a good move too. Was today's selling due to CPI for 2022 being raised from 4.6 to 5.3? When will it? And no, I don't think so. I don't think that's it. Let's see. Yeah, I like red days, but these have been red weeks. What if we summed up the share price of all Uncle Bruce's favorite shares, divided them by the number of companies? Will we not then get an Uncle Bruce index? Rudy, it looks like all the fintech stocks are getting gutted. SoFi, Upstart, PayPal have been on the downtrend for a while. SoFi needs to come out with the bank charter and propel it. I agree. Coyote, SoFi was 24 a couple of weeks ago. Matterport was almost at 40. GameStop at 250, all within a month, 2 to 3 weeks. Grad Savage, well, good afternoon, my fellow simpletons. Hope everyone is making money today. Hiya, Bruce. How you doing, buddy? Rudy, don't forget about the potential Apex takeover. That would be, kind of huge. Nick, I just shorted on margin, and you have to be real savvy, greedy, and not afraid. Watching the screen, and you can make it happen. It is easy if you have the study chart and make a decision based on it. It's a talent that Nick has. He has this ability to feel it out. He just the vibe is there. He runs. Look at the stock on Apple, down to 177.40. It's just fallen off. And he is right again. He's absolutely right on shorting that stock, and he's making money another time. I love it. Cheddar, Rudy, yes and yes. So do people really think that others are selling their SoFi? They are trimming and using the cash to move into other positions, and then we'll load up on more SoFi. Also easy. Mickey, I was able to buy back SoFi and Rocket Lab covered calls for 5 cents each. So there's that. How about that? The credit savage, SoFi must go down just a tad more, so my rancid bids can trigger, says Credit Savage. Come on, baby, daddy needs Hawaii money. Food in Hawaii ain't cheap, Reuters, Apple launches AirTag detector app for Android to boost privacy. Okay, all right. Follow the money. Lots of money being moved into high growth, high margin. 197 drop right now, $1.97 lower on Apple at 177.48. There you are. The Dow is down 213 though. It is not dropping off at the moment. It seems to be holding its own. The question is there any kind of a last half hour rally? We're 36 minutes to go. What direction is the Dow going to go at? It's down now 209. We're down 25 on S&P. We're down 136 on NASDAQ. The NASDAQ's down 0.88. S&P is down 5.4, and the Dow's down 0.58. So two of these markets seem to be improving. NASDAQ's still holding down here at the negative 137. This is what we're waiting for. Drew says, sitting next to Nick at the meet and greet, I quickly learned the man has real guts and ambition in the market. I need to step up my game. Big text, Bruce, based on your experience, what is your feeling on how long the sell-off on our stocks will last? With this volume being as light as it is, it could be a one-day wonder. This hasn't got legs. I just don't see it having legs. Everyone's pinning it on Powell on Wednesday. Forget about it. Who wants to watch paint dry on Wednesday? That's not the issue at all. Higher interest rates, give me a break. The stocks that we're talking about here are not going to be affected by higher interest rates. Rocket Lab and a 0.25% price on a mortgage? Who cares? It makes no difference. SoFi, they're going to be double the number of clients in a year from now. They're going to be a way bigger company. It's not going to make a difference. GameStop and a 0.25% hike in a prime lending rate makes no difference. These guys are cash rich and are going to be into online everything. No, there's no way. Matterport, higher interest rates, not a problem. ME, higher rates, not a problem. Spire, managing satellites in space with higher interest rates, nothing, burger, man. ATIP, physiotherapy and higher interest rates makes no difference. You need physical therapy no matter what the price. Interest rates going up are going to make physiotherapy prices go up. Give me a break. Smart Rent and Sixtera, they're just going to go higher. It's as simple as that. So, yeah, I don't see the issue. If I'm an AMC person, I'd worry. Anyone with AMC, yeah, you got to wonder about the $5 billion in debt they're carrying. A quarter point, half a point, a 1% interest rate rise in AMC debt. Yeah, that's a problem. If AMC has to start rolling over debt in the next year and a half, which they will, they're going to be rolling over at substantially higher rates than they used to. That's going to be a problem because I don't see how AMC can raise the price of a movie ticket by $5 a seat per show. I don't think they can do that. Regal will wipe them out. IMAX will take them down. I don't see how there's pricing power for AMC to get through this dilemma with their bankers. I don't see it. The only way out for AMC is to sell stock to raise cash. The problem is they could have done it at $60, $70 a share, and they didn't because there was a revolt with their shareholders. And now they're paying the price. We're back to the 20s, and there you go. What can I say? Let's go. What else is going on? Nick said, I can teach you all how to do it. I can do that. Let's see. I've entered 50,000 things into Excel since then. What's your gut again? Buy more SoFi. Let's see. Yeah. Why are people worried about interest rates? If you're not going to buy a car, you're not going to buy a house, you're not going to refinance. What's the big deal? Seriously, SoFi will make even more money. Rise interest rates, rise. That's right. The higher interest rates go, the richer SoFi will get with higher interest rates that they can charge. I mean, it's just, this market is bizarro backwards right now. The Dow's down 215 with now 32 minutes left in the day. We're down 27 on the S&P and 145 on NASDAQ. So that's what we have going on here. Thank you for thumbs ups. Number 134 now. 134 thumbs ups have come in, and I do appreciate it. The Spire is back to 382.5. It's 1.5 cents above the low of the day on Spire. That is the bargain of the day, down 10.63%. It has broken the 10% rule, so it can't be shorted aggressively anymore. And it looks like in the last hour, it is flatlined out. And that is how this usually works. The day traders have to go somewhere else because they've run a stock down by 10%. They can't play it anymore. They have to leave it alone. Do not be surprised if Spire slowly starts to inch higher. as this reversal takes place all day today, the rest of the day today, and all day tomorrow, because it can't be shorted tomorrow either. So Spire here at 382 might be the bargain of the day right now, because it just broke the 10% barrier just a little while ago. That's my guess. Just my thought. 336 on ATIP. Smart Rent up 19. Xterra up 31. We still have a Rocket Lab down 93 cents here. The low of the day was 1168. We're at 1183 to 1184. SoFi 1453 down 48 cents. The low of the day 1402. GameStop 3808. Low of the day 136.31. Is there any kind of a rally in the last half hour coming into GameStop? Watching closely, 138 to 138.01. We're just above the 138 level. Don't know. We're down 21 bucks. Matterport 22.98, down 51 cents, and ME at 748, down 51 cents right now. That's what we have, guys. Let's see here. Yep. Cheddar Stacks. Credit Savage. Credit Savage. He gets it. Student loans coming back in under a month. Bank charter sometime in the future here. Higher rates. It's all good for SoFi. That's right. That's exactly right. SoFi is about to take off. It's about to get everything working for it. Even with higher rates, it's perfect for SoFi. It's perfect. Oh, man. Yep. A Cheddar is selling SoFi. What? Have you not learned nothing from Uncle Breeze? These are buy days. Anytime I've done that, I've worked for me. Told us I'll do before last run, 1523. Let's see. People would love to buy a new car or a house. Sure. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Cheddar never sells SoFi. Where did you get that from? I'm never going to sell SoFi. Spire coming up from all-time low would not be surprising, really. Exactly. Andy just grabbed some NVIDIA at 285.15. Smart Rent. Zzz, there you go. Yeah. My ex-wife was complaining yesterday how she has to start repaying her student loans next month. I told her I couldn't be happier. It's going to make SoFi more money. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. There you go. 138.18 on GameStop. Now 137.97. We're jumping about this 138 level, back and forth. Is this stock going to go lower or higher? What about the Dow? We're at 215 on the Dow with 28 minutes to go. Down 215 on the Dow at the moment. Waiting to see how the market is going to play the last half hour. Ron Williams, Bruce, you are so right. The market is taking out all of the weak hands. This has happened so often over time. Be patient. End of the market rally is on the way. I agree. I think the last of the tax loss selling is already kicking through here. A lot of people who have taken write-offs are taking them now, and they're just repositioning into other stock. And I think that the end of the selling will dry out, and away we go, because we just have not had the big volume sell-off. We haven't had the heavy volume. It looks bad, but it isn't that bad, actually. Yeah. The snapback rallies can be dramatic, quick. But we'll see. We're down 211 now, down 210 on the Dow. Okay, right at that level. SoFi looking at all the young people with student loan debt like, Bruce, you shouldn't put Credit Savage in timeout for such a ridiculous lie. Or, Bruce, you should put. Everyone knows I gobble SoFi shares all the time. Credit says, I need these bargain prices to stick around another 2 weeks so I can buy more SoFi and Matterport. Spire has literally been giving away. Next year at this time, all our stocks will be at least double today's values. There you go. When my parents bought a home, rates were 14%. Yeah, I know that. Buying a new car sounds like a really bad investment. Nick, Uncle Bruce, with all the shorting that I did today, I have a paper profit of 5,175 dollars or percent. If I were to cover it at 177, should I wait and be greedy or just cover it all and call it a day? Well, there it is, my friend. Do you want to go overnight? Because we have a strong opening tomorrow. You might have a $3 pop, and you may not want to be doing that. 177.55. I'd be probably covering short-term sales only on shorts, and don't get caught with an overnight pop. because I don't see a $4 drop to start the day on Apple. Like I don't see that, but who knows, my friend Nick? Your money, buddy. Bobby, Cisco, and Intel are holding the line nicely. Uncle was saving up for a poor man covered call right there. Oh hell no, not no time out. Nobody puts Savage in the corner. Never, never. I actually had no considered SoFi is benefiting from student loans. I had not considered that. Cheddar Brandon, I don't understand your logic. If rates go up from what they're currently at, banks make more money. You could say less borrowing will happen as rates go up, but that won't let. Yeah, and a 1/4% increase in rates will not stop people from borrowing money. That's not enough of a shock to the system. The Dow is moving higher. It's only down 198 now. It's coming on. S&P is coming on. NASDAQ is down 135. We'll see if this happens as well. Down 195 on the Dow right at the moment. Now we're down 189. The Dow just improved by 20 points in the last 3 minutes. So there's definitely a little bit of a movement upwards right now on the Dow. Question is, will it affect our stocks with 25 minutes to go? That depends on just what kind of a move this Dow wants to make. Having said that, it's now down 194. So we jumped and we're jumping the other way again. We're down 0.5 of a percentage point on the S&P, down 0.54 on the Dow, and 0.84 on NASDAQ. NASDAQ is 15 points stronger. It's down 130, not 145. We're watching 138.20 on GameStop. We just broke out of that 137 level to the 138 level on GameStop. Will it have a pop here? Volume 4.82 million, nothing heavy. We haven't traded a million in the last 2 hours. It's been very quiet. Whatever's selling has come out. It's a lot, not a lot there. 137.89 right now to 138 or so on GameStop. 14.56 SoFi, down 45 cents. 14.58 now. That's a 56-cent improvement. So we've come back over half the gain. After the losses have been gained back here, 35.9 million, 14.58 on SoFi, 11.92 on Rocket Lab. That is a little bit better. Just small little pennies here and there are sort of trickling into these stocks here and there. Matterport 23.09 over 23 again. It's down only 40 cents. The low on Matterport 22.26. Matterport just jumped. 22.26 was the low. 23.14 now on Matterport. So okay, let's see if that continues its climb back. ME down 45 to 755. Spire 381 to 382. ATIP 336, 337. SmartRent up 23 cents, going higher, and Sexter up 34 cents, up 34, going higher. They're both climbing. Take it back then. Center Tech Cheddar never sell SoFi. He's laughing out loud. Never sell DQ, never sell Cheddar, SoFi. Got it. Bingo. Everyone's happy. Credit. I swear, if these prices continue with this low, the wife and I may have to take out a loan to buy it a bit of everything we can. We'll just buy it all. We'll just buy the whole thing. Cheddar, Brandon, you're saying low interest rates aren't good. Okay, well, SoFi didn't open up as a company when rates were 17%. Then did when rates are all-time lows. Now they're going to go up. So that's true. They did open when they opened up, when it was low. So it's just, there are more retail investors than ever in the market, and retail investors are usually two things: looking for a quick buck and scared when they lose money. Correct. A majority of investors cannot handle down days. They can't process down days. They can't stay calm in down days. They sort of panic it out, and they'll make stupid moves, and they give away stock at low prices when they shouldn't be. They can't see past maybe the moment, perhaps. I guess that's what it is. The more experienced you get, the more tolerant you get of the market. The more you let the market just run like water off a duck's back. You just let it run off you, and you just go, okay, yeah, all right, today's a down day, fair enough. But then you're always around for the rallies because he never got out. And there's where you start smiling, because you see like a 2-week rally come in, and people come in late and just pile in on top of the rally, and you're the one selling. You're the one just cashing in and having a wonderful time, especially with option writing. That is the key. Boeing and Home Depot share the losses lead for the Dow, nearly 200-point fall. That's a headline. We're down 186 now on the Dow. We just improved a little bit again, just tiny bit. NASDAQ down 129, S&P down 23. It's a little better, but there isn't a major rally going on, nothing major. It's just a little indication of buying here and there on some stocks. There's a bit of nibbling coming in, but we're not seeing a last minute sell off or anything like that. We have 21 minutes to go, so we'll see if this builds. Okay. Let's go. Okay, let's see. Yeah, Hector. My parents had a brand new home built for them for $5 a square foot. Mind you, that was 50 years ago. Yeah, okay. Here we are. Spire, all-time low, Bruce. 380. That's an all-time low on Spire. It just was hit a few moments ago. We're 381 right now. Still coming in. Spire still coming in. A million, just broke a million shares. Finally hit a million volume. Let's go. Just think how this would hurt now. If you sell a SoFi call right now, and then it turns around on you from here and it just goes higher. SoFi just actually did tick up a little bit. It's at 1461 now, down 40. We're now 58 cents better, 59 cents better from the low of the day. So we're down 40 cents on SoFi on 37 million. We are ticking higher, just a little bit. GameStop 137.73 just seems to be hovering around this 138 level at the moment. Matterport is sitting at $23, down 49 cents. It's just kind of hovering there as well. ME hovering at 750. Right now it's 748. They're just kind of hanging around. The Dow, down 203, a little dip. 25-point drop on S&P, and NASDAQ is off 143 right now. Okay. Let's see. Reading today's board, I am seeing what we're all just a bunch of simpletons making money and making Uncle Bruce richer. I like that. Make money on green days. Make money on red days. Y'all see a problem here with that? I don't see a problem with that. I like it. Fine, I'll take it back, says Credit Savage. I take it back. I didn't mean it. Let's see. Let's go. Bagel Babe. I just started selling options 4 weeks ago. So I have no idea how to make money on a normal or an up day when the time comes. I've been having a great time so far. Okay, Uncle Bruce, I listen to you. I still think is going to go down, but one bird in the hand is better than two in the bush. I locked in a profit for today, 46.47. Nice number, isn't it? 46.47. That's a nice day today. Way to go, buddy. Well done, my friend. Well done indeed. Red Solo Cup, every interesting. You should show up. I ate my calzone out of Red Solo Cups today because we ran out of paper plates. DQ, Matterport, call, buy back, stink, bid, hit. Beautiful job, DQ. John is going, Nick, way to go, buddy. Socius Gaudy, I'm trying to figure out how those numbers correlate with the ownership of foreign investment in U.S. stocks. I'm sure it's hurt us higher than 11%. Julie B, hey, fave stocks, let's go up. And speaking of off topic, meteor showers tonight and tomorrow night. How about that? Let's see. Hi, Uncle Bruce, says Beach Boy. Those last two GameStop Feb 200s written for $36.60, just bought back for $13.40. You like that? Yeah, I like that. That's really nice. That's a wonderful $26.46, $23.40 or 20-cent takeaway. I like that a lot, buddy. Beautiful job, man. Beautiful job. 36.92, 136.92 now on the GameStop shares. Way to pick up those contracts. Let's see. Uncle Bruce, I'm getting close to getting margin called. Sucks because I want to buy more on the dip. Any tips, experience? Don't do margin. Just don't do margin at all. That's my thinking. Credit Savage, in 3 months you're talking just like us. Alrighty. What else is happening here? We are now down to 17 minutes. The Dow's down only 181. It's coming back a bit more. S&P's down only 22. It's coming back. NASDAQ still down 136 though, 0.88 of a percentage point. So we'll watch that. We've got thumbs ups coming in now at 172. Thank you for the thumbs ups, everybody. Appreciate that. Other comments coming through here. They only use margin on your bagel if there's no butter around, or is that margarine? Oh, Matterport creeping to 23. Yep, 23.03. It's gone through it. ME over 750 now to 752. GameStop over 137 to 137.09 instead of 136.94. SoFi 1459, 1460 on SoFi, and Rocket Lab 1184. You know what, Bruce? It took a while, but I finally got my 100th share of ME. It's a good pop to finally join the writing option club. Well, we need that stock to take a shot, man. We need that stock to take a shot. 752 is not enough to write options on it, but you got your 100. There you are, baby. That's step number one. Uncle Bruce, I wrote an GameStop 150 put for January. The price spiked to 28. Thoughts on rolling over to GameStop 140 for February for the same price. What do you think about making that move? Always a good move. Can be done. Adding more time and going 10 lower. Always a good move. Stock's 136.44. So going to the 140s brings you a lot closer to putting you into money the moment this thing pops $4. That's not a bad move. 136.40 on GameStop right now, down 22.61. We're near the low of the day on GameStop right at the moment. That's where we're at. Making this rollover late in the day here, might not be a bad move because you get that $10, $15 pop on GameStop. We know it's going to come. Immediately you would be, out of the money right away, which would be just fabulous, right? Just beautiful. Okay. Cheddar, SoFi almost over that 1471 support now. SoFi 1458. Let's see. Spire going down is just a prerequisite to going back up in the double digits, right? Oh, I think so. Just going to go. Let's see. We're going to watch closely on this SoFi to see if it closes at 1472 higher or lower. The Dow down 193, a little dip again. And NASDAQ definitely dipping backwards. 148, it lost a little bit of ground here. NASDAQ is definitely backing off. How's the Apple doing? IBM, everybody else. Apple is 176.83 down 262, so it's dropping at the end here. But Nick, I love you, and I think you did the right move no matter what. This is so scary when you're short this stuff. Microsoft down $1.06. But my friend Rudy in Germany, you got to be laughing, smiling now about Apple. You're $6 better off than you were this morning. You were really, up against it. Now it's coming your way nicely. So hang in there, buddy. Let this thing do what it does. And of course, Nick, he'll look at it tomorrow morning and he'll get ready to attack on the first sign of weakness if he needs to. Spire barely has 1 million shares traded today. Relax, people. Bama Babe, GameStop 136.16 right now. And we've got the Dow down 198. We've got GameStop 136 even, low of the day right now on GameStop with 13 minutes to go. Let's see. What is going on? What is happening? Watching the close with 11, 12 minutes left in the day. Matterport holding 23.03. ME holding 750. Spire 379, another dip lower. This is the low of all time on Spire. All-time low. Company doing so well, just being picked on. I can't believe it. 194 cash in the bank per share. Spire. Trading at 379. Oh, excuse me. ATIP 332 down 29.5 cents. A bargain there too. Smart Rent up 20. 1133. Sexter up 34 cents. Up 34 cents to 1112. Wow. 136.38 right now on GameStop. 136.38. There is no panic wall of selling coming in on GameStop. It's dribbles and drabs and dribbles and dribbles. That's it. 11 minutes to go. I'm waiting to see if there's a last 10-minute rally on GameStop. Is there going to be one? The Dow's down 213. That's not rallying. It's not happening at the moment. But will GameStop on its own have a little nibble as people get in into the last few minutes and go, I'm not going to not buy this down here. I'm not going to let this get away from me. It'll be interesting. Let's see. Let's see. 14,000 puts traded. 14,000 puts for December 17th traded today for GameStop from 175 to 130. Bruce, am I understanding that means 1.4 million shares hedged by market makers? 14,000, 1.4 million. That could be, obviously, remember, we have both sides of that trade. So we have 1.4 million shares of betting that the stock's going up, and you got 1.4 million shares of betting the stock will go down by Friday on all of these contracts. So watch that closely. There's more gambling coming on here. That is what's happening. Let's see. Okay, let's go. GameStop is such a snack right now. And I'm helping Rudy. One for all for one. Right on, Nick. And let's see. Excuse me. Cheddar stacks. Auntie, I told myself, no way I would buy any calls until I saw stability. Well, I lied to myself. Bought some, got slaughtered. So I bought more puts, laughing out loud. Auntie said, I wish I could afford some puts, Cheddar. Let's see. I smell fear, follow the sharks. And people have been thinking the GameStop bottom was 2 weeks ago. Come on, SoFi, lower. Get those covered calls sold to 4 cents. SoFi, 14.62. It's not going lower. 135.95 on GameStop. We've broken the 136 barrier. 135.95. Low of 135.57. Now trading at 136 right at the moment. Now 135.44 last trade. We're jumping around quite aggressively here. 135.44 on GameStop. At the low of the day, 135.90 now, a little bounce back. We are down to 9 minutes. The Dow down 266, definitely going negative. We've definitely turned it backwards. We were only down 180 about 10, 15 minutes ago. Now we're down another 80 points on the Dow, so we're going to close weaker. S&P down 33, NASDAQ down 178. Probably program selling coming in through computer algorithm trading. This is the only thing that can make the market do this kind of a move in uniform like that. But that can also reverse just as quickly, so I have to watch this closely. Still only down 0.73 of a percentage point on the Dow. Not enough to convince me that there's a major sell-off happening. But today is Monday. This is a day of trading, and this is what we're dealing with. 135.42 on GameStop. 135.40. The low is 135.08. The volume is 5.1 million. Not heavy enough volume to worry me. SoFi, 14.62, down only 39 cents. Matterport, 22.98. ME at 7.51. Spire back up to 3.81, but still down 47 cents. Smart Rent up 17. Sixter up 38. And ATIP down 30 cents to 331.5 cents. Okay, GameStop. Wow. Let's see here. And what's your prediction on the open tomorrow? We'll find out what how the Asia markets react, and then Europe first. Then we'll know. 135.35 on GameStop now, down 23.53. All right. The Tesla slides into bear market territory, they say, as valuation falls below $1 trillion on Tesla. The Dow down 277 with 7 minutes to go. S&P down 34 and NASDAQ down 183. SoFi not falling, holding at 14.62, down 39 cents. Now at 14.64, another couple of pennies higher on SoFi. SoFi's creeping up a little bit here as the end of the day is coming through. Down 38 cents on SoFi. GameStop 135.21. The low of the day is 135.08. Matterport 22.90, just under 23. ME at 7.49. Okay. Spire touched 3.79. It's now 3.80 and a half. Not a lot of recovery there, unfortunately. And we're down to 5.5 minutes. There it is. 5.5 minutes, kids. What's going to happen tomorrow? S&P is dropping into the close. Bought back GameStop on my first stink bid. Wowza. Let's see. DQ, Gayotti. Yeah, I wrote a ton of GameStop puts for 150 long time back. Still okay at 41.35, but it's getting dicey. Let's see. 135 should say. 135 is getting dicey. 15% trigger today on GameStop. And we had 18,000 more puts than calls today on GameStop. And let's see. ATIP, I have the record for the lowest price in Brewers' SPACs. Spire, hold my beer. I think I might personally go fight Ryan Cohen. This I don't know, Bobby. I don't know what to tell you there about what to watch on the Asia market. Cheddar, so far over 30 million traded again since the low about 11:50 a.m. Over 10 million shares of buying. Okay, 135.37 on GameStop. 135.70 right now on GameStop. We have 4 minutes to go, and watching all kinds of stuff. So is GameStop on SSR? Yes, it is. I don't understand what people don't understand about SoFi. Let's see. Okay, and 135.84 on GameStop now, hitting the low today of 135.07. That's the low trade so far on GameStop. 135.90 at the moment with 4 minutes to go. The Dow's down 308, gave up 130 points in about 20 minutes. We're going to close lower. S&P down 38, NASDAQ down 199. NASDAQ's down 1.28%. It was down 0.8. The Dow's down 0.84. It was down 0.50. So that's the difference in the last half an hour. Okay. Okay. Let's see. Doubled up on my Rocket Lab puts today. Nick, okay, I'm done for today. Covered my short and final till for the day on Apple, short 5102. Birdie, okay, Tio, I'm now leveraged to write 10 covered calls on SoFi. Whisper and drive the price up to the $20 share. You stock Whisperer. I'm glad I bought back my sold SoFi calls. Way to go. And DQ, the fact that 14,400 were bought today for Friday is definitely relevant to the drop. The rest of us puts might have been jumped in on the party. I can't believe GameStop went to 135. Has not been that low since March of this year. Now 137.11 on GameStop. Just went back over 137. Larry, I'm ready. I've been lurking in the background while deploying Helm charts. I'm ready. Let's see. DM, is that 14,000 new contracts or existing changing hands? My portfolio is in the toilet, but you're keeping me calm, Bruce. Yeah, it's not a heavy enough day. We need more than this. This is not enough. Amazing times, ain't it? Says Coyote. Yep. What can we say? Amazing times. 136.82 on GameStop, down 22.19. 137.05 on GameStop. The low was 135.07. We've just bounced up $2 on GameStop in the last 10 minutes. Definite uptick coming in here. 137.56 now. We have 2.5 minutes to go in the day. 137.50 or so. 137. SoFi 14.61. Matterport still 22.87. ME over 750 again. ME is at 753. Spire at 380 and a half. We're up 18 on Smart Rent, up 42 on Sextera at 1120. Sextera doing great. Apple down 365 to 175.80, hitting 182 today for the all-time high. Rudy, you're looking better all the time. That is good stuff. I'm happy about that. Let's see. Thanks, Uncle Bruce, for thinking of me. Apple trade 165 calls for this Friday. Still not buying them back. Not necessary. Not right now. No, sir. Right on. 136.84 on GameStop, by the way. Way to go, Rudy. Auntie, should tell Jerome to move his little meeting up to tomorrow. Oh my gosh. Okay. Powell he never did learn. Loose lips sink ships. Okay. 136.80 on the GameStop, down to a minute. I don't feel well, says Coyote. I taste burning. Oh my gosh. Matterport 2280 down 69 cents. Emmy at 755, 136.85 on GameStop. Coming to the last minute now. We're still near record highs on the markets, aren't we? I'm afraid there could be a lot of selling ahead. I can't take another day of this caca. If I would be in the money manager for a real wealthy guy who has millions of dollars, I can make a killing for him with knowledge that I have. Yeah. I picked up more GameStop at 136.02. I thought it was a stink bid of the day. There you go. 136.87. We're just about done here. Can't type. And Larry is ringing the bells. 136.88. Watching the last few trades come through the system here on our stocks. What can I say? Oh my gosh. We'll take the caca until there is no more caca. Oh boy. On 36.88 on GameStop, and looks like 22.86 on Matterport, 7.55 on ME, 3.81 on Spire, 3.31 on ATIP. Smart Rent 11.39 up 26. Sextera up 41 cents to 11.19. Apple closed at 175.74, down 3.71. Microsoft to 3.39, down 3.14. It took a last minute dip as well. Tesla down $50, 9.66. Royal Caribbean down 3.35. Goldman Sachs down 6.10. Cisco down 64 cents. And Amazon down 52.89. Facebook is up 4.74. Alphabet down 39 cents. We've got not much else to get excited about there. That's the final. Looks like the final closes. The Dow lost 318.92. S&P down 42. NASDAQ down 217. So we gave up a lot of ground at the end, or a good chunk of it, in the last 20 minutes. After about a 3-hour rally back, it gave it up at the end. So it couldn't hold it. But this could be quite good technically, because you've thrown out the last of the stock you need to get rid of, and it has been unloaded, and the decks are clear for tomorrow. And it could well be there's a whole bunch of cash out there looking to buy something. And now we see the bargain hunters come in. See how it plays out. On the aftermarket right now, GameStop up 56 cents to 137.45 after closing at 136.88 at the moment. 137.40 on the GameStop right now. Rocket Lab down a penny on the aftermarket. SoFi is down 3 cents on the aftermarket. Matterport is unchanged at the moment, 22.86. ME is unchanged to 7.55. Spire has not traded. It's not traded yet in the aftermarket. ATIP is down a half a penny in the aftermarket. Smart Rent is down 7 cents in the aftermarket. And what do we got here? Sextera is unchanged in the aftermarket right now. So that's what's going on there right now. All right. Okay. Let's see. The Dow looks like it's going to finalize out here with a 319 drop. We've got S&P down 42. We've got NASDAQ down 217. So there you go. That is our day. Waiting for the Fed meeting. There it is. That's it. Schumer says in the Senate will vote on the rising U.S. debt limit on Tuesday. That's tomorrow. That should be a no-brainer. That should go through no problem. And there you have it. There's our finals on this market. What can I say? Some days are good days and some days are not. We've had 206 thumbs ups, even on a down day like today. I appreciate that. Might not be easy to give me a thumbs ups on bad news days, but we do what we can. Trying to stay on top of this whole thingy. Right on. Put this day in the dirt, says Bobby. Stink day, says Zach. It's time to do anything but think about portfolios. Anything. Good bargain day. And let's see. I'm about to margin call my own self, which will be more caca. I just bought Bunker just bought more 100 GameStop shares. So when should I start selling covered calls? Let's see how the market opens tomorrow and see if we get a little rally there. Might be some opportunities coming up here. Let's see. And let's see. Is there any end in sight, Bruce? Any end in sight? Well, we didn't get enough volume to tell me that this is a bad day today in a big technical way. We shouldn't get the volume. So let's see. I'm going hungry, says Auntie. Oh man. Yep. Right on. I hate it when my stink bid cancels out. I hate it when that happens. It's the way it is, baby. Sometimes you get them and sometimes you don't. And that's the way it is. Folks, join me tomorrow for more fun at 8:30 in the morning. If you want more of Uncle Bruce, you're going to have to go over to Traveling with Bruce, my other channel. I'll be live at 7 o'clock tonight for the members of that channel with the Hangout show. And then at 8 o'clock tonight is the big show. Once a week, every Monday night, I talk travel, talk cruise ships, talk traveling. That's tonight at 8 o'clock Eastern. Anyone can join us if you want to pop over there. Traveling with Bruce. You got nothing better to do. Come on over and hang out with the gang over there. Love to see you. In the meantime, hang in there, everybody. We'll join. We'll keep an eye on the aftermarket and the pre-market tomorrow morning. We'll just see what this market brings us tomorrow because we might be way oversold right now, and that would be a little bit of a rally. That'd be pretty cool. Thank you guys for everything, and thank you again for all of you who've joined me over the weekend. Special one more time, thank you to the good people over here. First at the Outback Steakhouse in Ontario. Wow, what a wonderful time we had there. We really enjoyed it, and also these guys right here. Flint Creek Soap Company. Check these guys out. They sent me a bunch of samples. FlintCreekSoap.com. They sent me samples that I was able to give away at the Blessed Meet and Greet, including making a label just for us. Look at this. Baby Rum Handcrafted Soap, cleaning up with Uncle Bruce. They have different scents of soap, and they put that logo on all of them. That was wonderful. Love that. That was a real nice move. And then they also sent us some hand cream samples, so that was kind of nice. Whatever we didn't give away, Jen and I get to keep. Oh, unless I meet any of you guys on the street somewhere. Again, thank you, Flint Creek Soap Company. This is just beautiful. We really appreciate it. And also to the folks at Townie Bakery in Palm Desert, California. The folks at Townie Bakery cranked out the bagels for us. Sesame Seed bagels, they were terrific. And also, of course, Sherman's, they cranked out bagels as well for us. And that was fantastic. Thank you guys all across the world, from wherever you are. You guys have a good night. We'll see you tomorrow morning, first thing. Winner, tendy dinner. And thank you. Good night, Bagel Familia. And good night, Bruce. Take it easy. The soap is really good. No joke, says Drew. It's really nice. It smells. It's a really neat stuff, isn't it? Yeah, I was pretty impressed. I know so many homesteaders that make soap like that. All right. I hope tomorrow will be better. Have a good night, y'all. Enjoy the rest after that day. Enjoy the medieval times of the kingdom. Come deliverance. Good night, simpletons. Take care, everybody. We'll talk to you tomorrow morning at 8:30 on this channel, and we'll see if we can make some money tomorrow. Okay? See you later, guys. Bye for now.